Greetings, brothers and sisters. It's your guy, Mr. Press. And once again, God woke me up this morning. So you know I'm coming with the heat. I want to talk about madness. Young brothers and sisters, man, making bad decisions in the streets, getting incarcerated. This is one element of the penal system that you might have to deal with. It was a brother by the name of Mike from Little Rock that was one of them super stocky workoutaholics, full of power, full of rage, a devious, manipulative maniac. And I met Mike when in 2013, Mike came back to the penitentiary. So Mike was affiliated with the Blue Team. He was from a reputable hood in Little Rock. So Mike come in the penitentiary, he come in the barracks, man. Me and Mike got cool. We worked out a little bit together, you know what I'm saying, chopping it up. So, you know, when I meet a dude, I'm feeling them out. I'm trying to figure out where your head at. You know what I'm saying? Is you on, you know, some positive, staying out of trouble, trying to get out the penitentiary? Because that was my number one goal once I got close to my tea day, and grew up and matured. I didn't. This wasn't my type of environment. I wasn't happy in there, and none of that type of mess. So Mike, one day we sitting on top of the steps chopping blades, and Mike looking down in the day room area. He watching this little dude. So Mike ended up not being able to conceal his evil intentions. And he spoke on it, feeling like since I was his comrade, that, you know, I wouldn't judge him or, you know, whatever, because he had like 50 something years to do. So he wasn't never getting out the penitentiary. So Mike had said something freaky about one of them little dudes. And Mike started to zero in on little buddy and give him commissary and buy him cigarettes and buy him K2 sticks and have him on his rack chopping it up with him all the time. Now, Mike ended up getting in a relationship with little buddy, unbeknownst to me and my real team, me, my little partner DJ, and my partner Lil Tez. There was our little clique and the other homie Gam. And so, you know, Mike was kind of like he was an affiliate, but he wasn't an everyday guy. He was just a dude, you know, that we knew that he was in there just doing his thing. So in the shadows, Mike was moving. And him and the boy was engaged in freakiness. And so in the penitentiary, you know what I'm saying, a lot of these dudes hide the fact that they be involved in these freaky situations because they're ashamed of their behavior. So the bears we was in, what they do is they go in the bathroom and they it's a shower in the back of the bathroom. And then it's toilets lined up from the shower all the way and it's toilets. And then in the certain, up close towards the day room area is the sinks and the mirrors and the little counter that you put your little stuff on. And so what the freaky dudes do is they put a sheet up in the shower. Now, not every time it's a sheet up, it's some freaky stuff going on. I'm just saying. They have caught, officers have came and caught a lot of dudes back there doing freaky stuff. So they put the sheet up, and then they set 2 trash cans up on top of each other, and then they run another sheet from the trash cans to the wall. And so they be back to whatever they got going. So what ended up happening is We in an open barrack. We in 7 barracks. No, we was in 3 barracks in 2013. And Mike, this ain't his real name. I ain't gonna put the man's name out there like that. But Mike ended up, like I said, zeroing in on Lil Buddy. And so word on the street is, cause it was like nighttime, you know what I'm saying? I worked in the kitchen, so I'm getting ready. I went on and passed out. My partners, they up, moving around, and there's a lot of people up downstairs. I'm upstairs, they downstairs. Mike slept right by the exit door, right there. Yeah, open barracks, bunks. So Mike and Lil Buddy had been doing their thing, and so they say Mike was super duper agitated, and Mike was on some real freaky mess, and he was like, he pulled up on Buddy and told Buddy to come on, because he wanted now. And I guess Buddy brushed him off. Our Buddy was like, damn, you know, you putting the business out there, you exposing my hand by saying this, and this dude setting up around, playing chess on the bunks, playing spades, setting up, chopping it up, drinking coffee, just kicking everybody up downstairs. So when Mike pulled up on Buddy, he wasn't feeling the vibe. It wasn't the sneaky shit he had been used to. So they say Mike snapped. Mike slapped Buddy down, bah! Put a couple of hands on him and snatched his pants down. Mike ended up aggressively taking the booty he had been getting from the boy right there downstairs in front of everybody. So Lil Buddy went on, you know, cleaned himself up, went to sleep. Boom, Mike went to sleep. Now his neighbors, they seen it, didn't like it, was disgruntled, upset, shocked, and so, you know, they put a plan in motion to get Mike ass up out the bed with this weird shit in their mind. So the next day, Mike snapped. You know, I come back, Mike and snap. Mike get to whooping his neighbors. He get on one of the dude's ass. The other dude just sitting over there. He unsuspecting. He don't know what's going on. Mike just jump on one of the older dudes. Boom, bust him down. Then he come around the rack. Buddy ain't even knowing what's going on. He smack him down. Wow, beat you all in the nigga business. Beat him down. Boom. So they cleaned their wounds up, and they got up, and they went, and everybody knew what time it was when they left the barrack. They were finna go put the folks in the business. So they came back and locked Mike up. Now, we sitting around their room laughing, talking about it. So I said, damn, what Mike we ain't got for? You know, I'm not knowing Mike had that night, Mike had did what he did. Until the bros was telling me. They was like, man, you know, Mike snapped last night. And they told me what I just ran down to y'all. So they rushed in there. They about 5, 6 deep. Everybody get on your racks. Ooh. They get the laundry. They get Buddy, put him in the cuffs, little Buddy. They get the laundry stuff. Boom, bust up through there. They find Buddy laundry bag. Boom, bust it open in the day room. Boom, pull out some boxes with shit stains on them and a little blood on them in the ass part. And they put them in a plastic bag. Boom, wrap him. They're like, all right, boom, and they carry Buddy ass on up out the bed. So the moral of my story is this. You young dudes, I seen a video not too long ago about a young brother that was like, it was a couple of days ago. A young brother hugging his mom, and his mom trying to console him because he was like 15 and he had just unalived somebody and they had gave him 55 years or some shit like that. Man, this shit real. I know y'all young brothers and sisters see these videos and be like, man, old school just rapping, man. Woo. He just talking, man, for views. You know what I'm saying? No, actually, I'm not. I'm just sharing my life and what I witnessed and what I went through, what I was a part of in certain stages of my life to let y'all know that it get real, real, real. And while you got freedom, don't take it for granted. Enjoy it. You know what I'm saying? Understand that it's gonna be hard times, But making a bad decision and putting yourself around maniacs is not the answer. Because when you get in there, like one video I seen, young brother was gang related and came in there, and the OGs, he had to catch the fade for some reason or whatever. I don't know if it was an odd situation with him being in opposition to whatever gang he represented, 9 times out of 10 it was. And they had to see him about it. So he come in there copping deuces. I already told y'all, man, ain't no mercy in prison. Prison will F you up. You know what I'm saying? Be grateful. You know, be free. You know what I'm saying? Move accordingly. You know what I'm saying? Pay attention. Understand that your life is valuable should be yourself and the people that love you. Your life is valuable. Your time is valuable. You know what I'm saying? Wasting your time doing bird brain stuff is going to end your life. It's going to make your life worse than right now. So if you ain't got no motion right now and you sitting around and you having a hard time, or you lazy and you don't want to work, and you think by selling weed, selling drugs, trying to be a pimp, trying to be part of Grand Theft Auto and all this type of stuff is going to get you that bag that you're looking for, you were sadly mistaken. And even when you get the bag, you're going to have partners that might double cross you for your bag. You might have family members that might double cross you. Might not even be with the stuff you with and put the folks on you. Friends might put the folks on you. You're going to still have to pay your dues in this world. And then you did all that for $10, $15, $20,000 to look good for a month. After you get your little wide body scat pack, which is going to put you in the target range of other maniacs that want that type of vehicle as well. So all you're doing is setting yourself up for failure. Yeah. Because you pulling up on the block, and the other brothers that ain't got what you got want what you got, and they gonna start plotting to take what you got. Yeah, because it's a dog-eat-dog world. And it really don't matter, but it does a little bit. If you can't hold your stuff down, they're gonna take it with the quickness. Even if you can hold it down and you boss balling, they're gonna take it. Or they're gonna put them folks in your life, get you out the way. You're not finna have no long, successful run. Not being an informant, not working for, the other side, saying you a street dude. Your street run ain't gonna be all that. Compared to being free, compared to being positive and being legit and not having to worry about, when they're gonna come get you. Because when they come get you, it could possibly be some mics in your barracks. See, a lot of you dudes get caught up, you young brothers get caught up, and you don't realize it's on the other side to the people you victimized, especially when you really hurt somebody. If you really hurt somebody, it's people on the other side of that want vengeance. And you might run into them. If you unalive a brother, you best believe that he got family members that's gunning for you. If you physically assault somebody seriously, when you hit the penitentiary, or if you in this gang culture, automatically you're gonna get pressed. Automatically. Even if you ain't in the gang culture, you're gonna get pressed. And they're gonna see what you're made of. And a lot of you young brothers is not made of what it takes to successfully navigate through doing any type of time. Any type of time. Y'all ain't made like that. Y'all ain't built like that. So you running around with sticks, knocking folks out. Then you get to the penitentiary. Or you just doing BS crimes and you get to the penitentiary and there's a mic in the barracks, geeking and tweaking. Mike had made up in his mind that I ain't never getting out the penitentiary. I don't care what happens up in here. I don't give a damn about what people hear about me because I'm here for life. So I'm going to have it my way for as long as I can before they come lock me down. So he got delusional and got to seeing things that wasn't there. He seen a dude and thought he was fine enough to be engaging in bogus behavior and end up, getting his ass locked down by staining his name. Now, name stain. Now the brothers in the joint know Mike a maniac. And it don't happen a lot, but the equivalent is getting your stuff too. Man, I've seen brothers. If you know a brother out here in the penitentiary or a female out here in the well, female with it, it's different with them. But if you know a dude out here and he's super duper angry all the time, he got at the penitentiary, and he's super mad all the time, he's super aggressive, he's super tough all the time, man, something happened to that man. Because being free is the weight lifted off your shoulders. Is what any person that's incarcerated is they got some damn sense, is inspiring to, is to get free. So if you get free and you all disgruntled and angry as soon as you get out there, motherfucker. Not to say it was no SA activity. It could have just been taken. I seen this. When you a dude and predators don't respect you enough to not just take your stuff. If they see you going to the store on a consistent basis, they're pulling up. I don't know how it feels, but I've seen it. I can just imagine how it feels for a dude to come in your cell and either just take your stuff and you stand down and don't even fight for it. It's the equivalent almost of getting raped. Because now it's going to continue to happen. They know they're talking about eating your shit, talking about you. They buying cigarettes with your shit. They on the cell phone telling their girlfriend, man, yeah, man, ran to this little bust ass nigga, man. Yeah, I had to rob his funk ass today, man. Little nigga thought he was just going to skate through this motherfucker without paying dues. I had to pull up on him and got all that shit. Yeah, nigga, run that. Yeah, run that. Yeah, I mean, shit. Then it be the niggas with the sticks. It be the little killers. It be the maniacs. It be in there, converting, You see them one day, they got their little hair and their little wild ass style. They running around, sagging their hands in the pan. They standing around other little dudes talking that gangster shit. Then like a couple months later, you see them, they like, yeah, man, Strawberry. Goddamn, you got them boys going crazy down there in Avebury. What? Who the fuck is Strawberry? Then you see the same little dude pull up. And now he got his hair slicked back. Nigga got on some makeup, his pants choked out, advertised. Yeah, because a lot of dudes can't take the mental effect of prison. A lot of dudes damn sure can't take the physical aspect of it. When a dude rob you and the booty dog is on the scene and he hear about that, his next move is to get them draws. That's his next move. So Mike is always on the scene looking and watching. So for you young brothers and sisters that be out here thinking it's all gravy, making bad decisions and get your ass bopped. Yeah. Beware Mike. Because he's on the prowl. Mike is watching. Mike is on the prowl. Mike, right now, it's Mike's in the penitentiary right now. I'm talking about work banging. I'm talking about they banging. I'm talking about they up early in the morning. They going crazy. They going crazy. Like Mr. T on Rocky 3. They working out like that. Yeah. Ready. Waiting in the cut for the right time. So y'all beware of the mics, man. Stay positive. Keep your head up. Mr. Press, man. Let's go. Like and subscribe. Y'all watch the ads, man. Y'all know what time it is, man. I'm finna get this money, man. Y'all better get y'all some money. I better turn. I gotta get my chest back right now. I was on board. I ain't fell all the way out, but I'm finna get back. Y'all have a blessed day, man. Mr. Press, man. Till next time.